Here we are.
Hey.
Here we are. Hey there, everybody.
Hi, guys.
Hi, guys.
Hi, guys, and hi, Chiara.
Hi, everybody.
How are you?
I'm fine, thanks.
Great. We are very glad to have you with us tonight. It's a pleasure to meet
My
you.
pleasure.
It's a real pleasure to invite you to our live chats with our people and to talk a little bit about music, about your life, about your experience, about your career, and share some ideas about the situation and everything that is going on with music. Let's wait for some people to join us. In the meanwhile, do you want to say something about your current situation?
Well, now in Italy, and I speak for my region in center, the situation is going better. Of course, we are still watching around, but cross fingers. I hope everything will come back to normal as soon as possible, because I really miss the stage and I miss to share music and everything, guys.
Yeah, I understand. We too, absolutely. We totally missed going on the road. We had to postpone our promotional tour for our latest album. We'll see what is going on and if the situation is going to improve. We don't know if it's going to get better. Here in Italy, things are getting better, so we'll see in the rest of the world.
Yeah, and for you guys it was terrible because in northern Italy.
Yes.
Yes.
It was a total nightmare.
Really weird, almost a nightmare. But let's focus on positive things and think of the fact that everything is getting better. That's nice.
Sure, only positive vibes. Yes.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, absolutely.
That can help absolutely to get better.
Yes.
So
yes, Simon.
Somebody is already with us.
Yeah,
we should.
Our
Van.
Van Fender.
Hello, Van.
Hi, Van.
Hello.
From YouTube.
Great. Let's start with the question for you, Chiara. So, our first question is always about how did you start playing or singing? And so, what are the origins of your musical career? And so the question is, when did you start singing and why? But also, how did you start singing?
Yes, well, as usual, every time someone asks me this question, I always have a lot of memory in my mind, and it's not. I have to say that it's not an easy question, because I started when I was 16, around 16, but it was for playing, because a dear friend of mine told me, Chiara, you have a lovely voice. Why we don't start to go to a singing school? We can sing together some pop rock music. And I say, yes, why not? But it wasn't my real or first passion, because my first passion was writing and archaeology and mythology, these kind of things. And I started with pop music. Then 1 year later, I discovered metal music, especially with my ex-boyfriend, which is a drummer, and I discovered Nightwish. And as soon as I listened to Oceanborn and Passion and the Opera in the specific song, I started to sing with opera voice, with a natural attitude to opera voice. But I wasn't sure about what I was doing. And then my vocal coach told me, Chiara, you are a talent. You have a natural voice for opera. You absolutely have to study. And from there, I started to study, and I go to private academy of opera and conservatory of music, and everything started in a very, very weird way, and in an unconventional way, because usually you are an opera singer, then you discover to symphonic metal, and you start to say, okay, I want to try with other kind of music. For me, it was the opposite thing, because I was listening to death metal and black metal when I started to sing opera. So I said, okay, I'm between two worlds, a very hybrid world, and I must say nowadays that I'm proud of it, because that's my story, and that's me. So everything concerning my voice born in this way.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah,
Very
awesome.
awesome. And how old were you when you started to study?
I was 16. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, not a child, not a prodigy child of 3-4 years, and yeah, but young enough to
make a
start,
career.
Yeah. Everything came so natural that when I start to think about what happened, it seems like a game of destiny. Yeah.
Oh, that's cool. In the meanwhile, you wrote lyrics, poetry, poems, something like that. That was your first passion, is it right?
Yes, but not so much. In reality, it's still one of my hobby, because I'm very bounded to writing in general. But I must say that I should express more this quality.
Okay.
I want to give more in the future about this.
Okay.
Good.
Also our drummer Simon is a writer.
Wow.
Yeah, he's writing a book.
This is a joke. Everyone is getting to this joke, because I'm sort of writing a book, because
to write a book.
I had some ideas in the past. I used to keep a journal and to write down some ideas. And after a few years, I started to collect these ideas and to write a book. But in the end, it was total crap, and I quitted the idea.
But we have to speak about every time we do a live chat.
Yeah,
yeah, but it's easy, because it's the right year to write a book.
Yeah, as a matter of fact, during the lockdown, I tried to rewrite it, but I'm a little stuck right now, because something is some lockdown restriction are losing. We are losing some lockdown restrictions, so I'm more active right now. I don't have so much time to write, actually, but we'll see.
We have already some comments for Chiara. There is a comment from Christian Kramer, who asks, "Hi Chiara, I've seen Therion 2018 at the Z7 in Switzerland. The show was very fantastic. Tyrion planned to play 2021 in Switzerland. I think is a question, and which is the best moment from the show in 2018 in Switzerland."
Okay, hello Christian. I'm sure that if we will have a tour in Europe, and I suppose probably yes, after the new album, we will touch Switzerland for sure, because everybody in the band, and also the manager and the production manager, and everyone in the band loves Switzerland for everything, and from catering to the cleaning to the stage to the professional, for everything. So I would like to say you yes for sure, but I suppose yes. Let's see how things will going on. what was my memory from Switzerland? Well, I have a very particular one, because that day I didn't feel so good. I feel a little sick, because everyone in the band was sick, and I was so afraid. Oh no, now I'm going sick. I have 40, 50 shows in a row in front of me, but then it didn't happen. So I think, okay, Switzerland healed me. This is my memory about Switzerland. The cleaning of Switzerland healed my body.
That's awesome. I totally agree with your impressions about Switzerland. It's always awesome. Actually, we also played in Z7.
Yeah. It's a
fantastic place, great stage, lovely people.
Sorry, I didn't get it.
In Z7, the same.
That was the place I remember.
Yeah, the band, it was
Z7,
awesome.
It was fantastic, and everyone in the band. When we touched Switzerland, because it was I played there 2 times, and they say, "Oh yes, Z7 today."
It's a great club.
Clean shower.
Great. Okay,
great.
then we have
share the Zeta 7 stage in the future with you guys. Would be great.
Would be awesome.
With a pleasure.
Yeah,
it will be a pleasure.
Then we have Christian Kramer Part 2. Which other metal bands Chiara like, and with which female singer she wants to make a duet?
Oh, okay. Well, I love a lot of bands in the. I think you mean in the female metal scene, or in general. I think in this specific kind of music, and one of my dream, would be to duet with my past muse, because I started because of her, and I'm speaking about Tarja Turunen from Nightwish, and would be great to perform with her, but also for a reason of heart, and because I started because of Nightwish with metal, electronic metal. It was great, but I would love to duet with a lot of singers in the metal scene. Every time when they ask me to this question, I don't remember which ones, but then I say, oh, this one too. So maybe the question could be who I should duet for you. What do you suggest me?
Interesting person, yeah.
Yeah, maybe a voice that is very different from me, because it will be much. It will be much funny to listen. I don't know.
Yeah, you can mix your different voices, so it could be interesting to listen, I think. Probably.
Yeah, one voice I would like to duet with would be the singer of Battle Beast.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Battle Beast, yes, she has a very Nura, I think she's called.
I think, yeah.
And she has a very particular voice, very strong and aggressive. Very, I love her. Yeah, would be nice.
Yeah. It's a great band, by the way.
It would be interesting listen to you duetting with Lithiel from Hailstorm.
Oh yeah, would be great.
About different voices. It will be an interesting match, I think.
Yeah, and why not with your singer as well?
Of course.
Of course.
Voice. I remember I was in love with her voice, so it would be nice. Yeah.
We will totally tell her. She actually is not with us because she's taking care of her little daughter. I don't know if you do it. She had a daughter almost a year ago, but we will tell her, absolutely.
Yeah, great her for me.
This answer that you did to Christian is partial the same answer maybe for our second question, which was which are the singers that moved you to become a professional singer? So probably your answer is still Therion.
No, but Tarja was near the end because my first muse that when I was a teenager really she was really important for me was Toriamos. And I grew up with her, and yes, she really bring me to a totally different dimension of singing and feeling music. And still today, when I need to listen to a voice that can give me something different, I listen to her, especially the old albums, and Lorena McKennitt as well. She is still one of my favorite one. And what else? Of course, some opera singers like Renata Tebaldi, and which was very, very important for me, Maria Callas, and of course, Tarja, speaking about metal music. Yeah.
Also, a lot of good names, I can tell.
I miss one. The first one before Toriamos was Christina Aguilera. When I started because I wanted to sing some songs from her, and I must say that she still has a great voice. Christina rocks.
Yeah, she's very inspiring. You can tell. Yeah. Let's go on. Mauro, do we have any more comments here?
Yeah, we have a lot of greetings from Fernando Johnson from Guatemala.
Hello.
Hello, Fernando.
Hello, Fernando.
Our friend Ryan. Hi, Ryan.
Hello, Ryan. Hey, man.
Hello.
And also Fernando asks, which is your favorite Therion album and why?
Well, my favorite Tyrion album is Secret of the Runes, because I love as I said, I love mythology, and especially I really appreciate the album where you can go deep this theme. And the Secret of the Runes, I think, is very, very Vikings, very, very into Tyrion roots, the real roots. I mean, connected to the land, of course. Because Tyrion has a lot of, they have a lot of good albums. Everyone is different, speaking about religions, ancient cults, and in general, okay. But Secret of the Runes is very special for the meanings for me. Yes, and also the music, it's really nice. But so I also other albums as well.
So I guess you are a fan of the TV series Vikings as well.
Yes, but that's not exactly my favorite one. Yeah, I love it, but it's that kind of series that you watch, but you can survive without it.
Okay.
Which is your favorite one?
I like it. Yeah.
Which is your favorite?
My favorite TV series, you mean? Lost. My favorite. Lost.
Yeah.
Was one of the first one I saw, and I'm really into it. I love Game of Thrones as well, but not as much as everyone in the world that are totally crazy for it. And
what do you think, Chiara? What do you think about the season finale of Lost?
This is very...
Spoiler alert. Spoiler alert.
We are opening to a new chat now, and okay.
I'm sorry.
No problem. You can read more. That I saw Lost 3-4 times. Okay, from
really?
The beginning until the end. Yes.
The only ones. Yeah.
Yeah, and every time I discovered new details that I didn't get it the first time. But about the final chapter, I must say that maybe there are some hidden things that we need to understand more. Because, yes, I don't know. It depends from... I personally liked it, but a lot of people not. So
yeah, I thought the same thing when I watch the final season. I say, what? Okay, so
yeah, that was my first reaction as well.
So, but yeah, I agree with you. Yeah.
So there is another comment from Christian, another question, which is related to the question from Fernando, which is your favorite album, but also which is the song you like to perform on stage.
Okay, like everyone knows, I mean everyone that follow Therion, I really liked to sing, to perform Lemuria, and I gave to the song a personal interpretation that changed a little the original ones, and a lot of people really appreciate it. And I love to perform it, but I performed so many times that I'm still I'm starting to miss one song that I performed just once, and for my first show with Therion. And I'm speaking about CHIARA, and it was very nice to open the show with it. And I'm really sorry that we didn't play anymore after that day, and I still don't know why, but I would like to perform CHIARA again. So if someone from Therion is maybe listening to it, I want to perform it.
So to any fan of Therion, please ask the band to perform this song.
Yes.
So Chiara will sing it again for her pleasure, please.
Yes.
Okay, let's go on with our questions, and then we will be back to our comments. Fede, do you want to ask the third question to Chiara?
Yes, of course. And which are the albums and the bands that have influenced you the most during your musical growth?
Okay, as I said, Tori Amos really, she has an important role in this story, and especially with her album Boys for Pele. That was my favorite one ever, still today. And as I mentioned, again, Nightwish with, of course, with Oceanborn and Century Child. But another band that I really loved in the past when I started to sing, to listen to metal music, was Cradle of Filth, and I was a great fan of them, and Dimmu Borgir as well, especially with the Morning Palace and Dark Tranquillity as well, one of my favorite ones, and Satyricon. Mother North period especially. Yes, I was very into black metal and death metal, more than symphonic metal. My dream was, you know, guys, it was 2004, and I said, I want to create a band that plays metal or death metal music, and I want to sing with it. And after a few months, Chrysalis is born. But it wasn't exactly what I wanted to play, you know, because everyone in the band has different tastes, and they weren't into black metal, more into thrash or, death metal, but not so melodic death metal, heavy metal in general. And I always had this sensation that, but it's not exactly what I want to do. I need more orchestra. I need more pain. More I was very, very dark in that moment. And it's funny because if you think about Tyrion, they started with it, with this mix between black and death metal in the beginning. And then they created symphonic metal with choirs as vocalists. So in some ways, I can say that, okay, now you
reached your goal.
More or less, not with my band exactly, but yeah, someone listened to my desires.
Awesome. Did you get the chance to see live one of those bands that you mentioned?
Yeah, many of them, and was great. Not Cradles still, and I really would like to see them live. I saw them live several times, but in the past, not now.
Okay.
But I saw most of them. I said, yeah.
Cool. I saw Dark Tranquility once. It was in 2004.
Yeah, they are great, and it was very exciting. You know, when you are on the same level because you are sharing the same backstages, the same places, and you start to think about how much lives changed. You know, and yes, I was so grateful in that moment, and I thank music for it, and so. I always say, guys, if you have a dream, you have to carry on because someone, universe, can listen, and be careful to what you really desire. Be very clear when you said to the universe.
Coaching moment. This is a coaching moment, guys.
Yeah. This is my tip.
Very good.
Okay, let's go on with our comments. Let's say hello to Emma. I see that there is Emma with us.
Yeah.
Am I right?
Emma, yeah, our friend Emma from Beneath My Sins says, I'm so sad your book didn't go on since our last chat.
Oh, Emma, nice to listen from you.
And she also says, huge hugs to my wonderful singing teacher. Nice to see Taria inspiration you too. And I would have chosen a duet with the singer of Bad of Beast for the same reason.
Yeah, Emma is lovely. We are doing some online lessons since the quarantine time. And yes, she's a lovely girl with a lovely voice. And I really wish her everything that she want to reach. Yeah.
Yeah, she's very nice. She's sweet. We met her because actually we did a live chat with her, but also we toured together 2 years ago. Yeah, in France. Yeah.
Great guys. Yeah. Hello, Emma. See you soon. Have a lovely summer.
We have another
question. Yeah, a question from Van Fender from YouTube. Chiara, what is that picture behind you?
Oh, lovely question. This is the goddess Care, that is a Celtic goddess of the harvest, and I have some banners of goddesses in my house, and I put her into the kitchen because it's very related to the nourishment and to the family life, to the, of course, to the abundance, and she is like a protector of the house, you know. And I'm very into this kind of spirituality. And if you follow my pages, you can notice that
you have it in the kitchen, right?
Yes, she is in the kitchen. I'm in the kitchen now
because it's very big.
Yeah, my house is opened, but this is a part of the kitchen, and yes, you can see the fireplace. Yeah. You can see my mess and Mimi, one of my cats.
Oh,
yeah, she is very shy, and but she's always next to me, and she never leaves me. So, and I have another male cat, but like every man in the world, it doesn't care, and he's
very, very good.
Yeah, so it's a Celtic goddess. She's called Care. Okay.
Awesome.
Interesting.
Interesting.
Okay, Samuel, let's go on with the comments. Okay.
Okay.
We're ready to comments for Pelots. Chiara, you are my greatest musical inspiration. Would you like to perform Resurrection, Beloved Antiquest live Therion?
Fair, you are always so lovely. And I would love to play it live as many of the other songs that I recorded as Joanna character in Beloved Antichrist. And let's hope for the future, because we never perform the song live as other song I recorded for Beloved Antichrist. Let's hope. That album is so long, guys, 3 hours and a half of music. It's not easy to perform the whole album. Yeah, but let's hope for maybe some extracts.
It's like an opera performance.
Yeah. It's really like this. It needs a lot of organization and staff, and a lot of things.
Interesting.
Okay.
What?
No, I'm speaking with Fair. Ask to Christophe.
Okay.
He is the boss. He decides everything.
Okay, there is. Let's read another one.
Okay.
Yeah.
From Matt, Dorian, Quigley.
Oh, Matt, so good to see you.
Chrysalis rocked back in the day. This stream randomly popped up on my feed. Great to see you again and hear your voice, Chiara. We should do it for all time.
Wow,
Sometimes 6.
absolutely. Wow, Matt, you move me, because I really miss you guys. I miss you here in Scotland and everything we shared. It will be great to do it with you. I remember your gorgeous voice. Yeah, you were great, guys. I have a very, very special memory of you. I hope everything is going great.
Great, a lot of friends connected tonight.
Wow, what a memory! Perfect time moment. I'm very.
So let's go on with our question. How do you usually come out with a lyric, and where do you take inspiration from?
Well, I must be sincere. It's a lot of time that I don't write lyrics. It's strange, because when you start to work as a professional singer with a famous band, a lot of things change in your in your
routine
with music. Yes. In the past, I was used to write a lot of lyrics, but it's a lot of time that I don't write. Usually they came out naturally, from like a flow, from what I felt. And my biggest inspiration, as I said, was mythology and my spirituality related to the goddess again. And this is a very important point that comes back every time. And I really want to make a solo album as soon as possible. This is one of my biggest priority in my mind. And yes, usually they came out naturally from what I feel and what maybe reading a book and something born in that moment, or while I'm traveling somewhere and I discovered some old cults or traditions, or watching a film. There is always a spark that starts and then becomes a flame, and then becomes that fire in the belly that you need to write, you need to do something. But there are a lot of years that I'm in the middle of this sensation, but I can do it. It's frustrating sometimes, because I need to express what I have inside to write. But maybe I do with some lyrics, but but they are still inside of me. Maybe it needs more time. You know, everything happens in the right time, in the right moment. Yeah,
Okay.
and maybe because my boyfriend, which is also the composer of my band, and my partner as well, and one that knows better my voice, is in England now and is working about his career and is studying as a composer in media and movies. So
Wow.
that's it's really strange, guys. I know you can understand me, because that moment that you say I have to write this, but it's not like you want, you know.
Yeah.
Of course, yeah.
And when you are on tour, you think about, but then you don't have time, and
Yeah, I totally get it. That actually is the problem that I have in writing my book, because I have some ideas in my mind. Most of them came out with a sparkle, actually, or I don't know, with everyday life, but also with meditation, because
of me, absolutely.
I practice meditation. After the meditations, I always have those strange, too many things, and I don't know what to write, or most of the times I know what to write, but it's very difficult to put sense in what I'm writing.
Yeah, where to start, you know?
Yeah.
Because the problem is also that we have a daily life. We have a life to carry on, and these kind of things need a lot of energy. And when you are young, it's not because we aren't young now, but where you are younger, you have more time. It's the reality.
Yeah.
So
what can you say? What can you say, Fede? You are very, very young.
Not so young, but I have a lot of time. More than you, Simon. I don't know. No, I'm kidding. I'm busy.
How old are you? Chiara asked. How old are you, Fede? Can you tell to our friend?
Sorry. Guess my age, Chiara.
22?
No.
27, 23?
No. It's 29.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
You seem like
I know. So I trying to grow my mustache. So
okay.
That's why
she said older. What
she said 22 because of the mustache.
Otherwise,
I have it cut
you
off.
would say 16 or 18. No, keep them. Keep them. Do you have any? Do we have any comments, Mauro?
Yes, there is a comment from Rosie Vega, who are sending hugs from Mexico, and asks, "What's you missed the most about touring?"
Greetings, Rosie. I miss you guys. I miss your energy. I miss your eyes full of emotions, full of passion of life. I miss this part of the story. Of course, I don't miss traveling without sleeping. I don't miss it, and I'm very happy to sleep. And I'm trying to be as much as possible to be ready for the next step. But I miss you more than anything else. Yeah, that moment when you enter the stage and I see you so happy, and it means everything.
That's the best part about live performances.
Or being a musician.
Without you.
Yeah, there is this exchange of energy that can help you to go through the tour without sleeping, actually.
They feed us, and especially when we tour the South America, and I'm speaking about South American because you are Mexican. And when we tour South America, you know, guys, that it's very, very hard because we usually sleep few hours. We We fly every day. We usually have just 1 day off, and every week, and we are really, really, really tired, as more that you can imagine. But then when we see you, even if we didn't sleep any hour, we are happy, and everything can happen again. This is magic.
Yeah.
What else?
That's why we do this, right?
Yeah.
Absolutely. And talking about live performances, Fede, do you want to ask next question to Chiara?
Yeah. Do you remember, Chiara, your first live performance as a professional singer? And what was your best live performance ever?
Okay.
Question, by the way.
I remember exactly everything from speaking about professional. I about Therion and in metal music, at least. And it was in 2015, 5 years ago, in Istanbul. And it was a great festival with such a lot of great names. And I was so fucking excited and scared. You can imagine how much. And I remember this, I can't breathe. Now I will die on stage. Because I start to see how many people were in front of the stage, and I start to breathe, and okay, I'm an opera singer, I can do it. And yeah, I start to think about so many things in that moment, like why I choose to sing, why I suffer so much. But then when I entered the stage, I felt one of my biggest feelings ever. And it was like an initiation, like something very, very strong that you can forget. And this is one of that stories that one day you can tell to your nephews. And
yeah, of course.
Yeah, I remember this big stage and these big monitors, and I was so focused on the lyrics. I was so scared because it was my first show ever, and no one knew that I would be the new soprano singer of Therion, and so everyone was.
We lost
what
connection problem.
Technical problem.
Yeah, let's wait.
This is
just
the best freeze moment of all the time, by the way.
Okay, let's see if Chiara will be back.
This is the how can I say that?
With your words.
What?
With your words.
With my words? This is I don't know how can I say that. Oh, okay.
Yeah, let's wait a minute. In the meanwhile, we can recontact her to see if she can join us again. In the meanwhile, guys, don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel, so you can
and also
receive. Yeah, say that.
And also get a reminder on our Facebook page to follow us and to don't miss any live chats. So okay.
And she's back.
Sorry, guys.
No problem.
Internet problem, and I'm very angry for it. Sorry.
No problem. Absolutely.
Yeah, I hate it. And anyway, I was speaking about this festival, and it was, I don't remember exactly the name, but it was in Istanbul, and it was in August 2015. Yeah, it was like an initiation. And my best live ever was absolutely at Wacken Open Air 2016.
Wow.
Another initiation. And yeah, it was, I think, the best moment in my life ever. After I finished, I say, wow, that was great. I never forget it. When you listen to all these people that scream together,
How many people in front of you?
Now.
I can imagine.
I can't wait to perform again at Wacken, guys. I really wish you to perform there because it's the Olympus of metal, really.
Yeah, it's probably a dream for every playing metalhead.
Yeah. That's great. All everything in that festival, the catering, the backstages, the people, the staff, everything is professional and so great, so unbelievable, really.
Amazing.
Good for you.
How many people? How many people in front of you that time? You remember?
They were around 70,000.
Wow.
Oh,
more or less.
That's a lot.
Yeah, that's Wacken.
Gosh.
Yeah, and when you enter the stage, you can imagine how big the stage is. You said you can see the end of the stage. It's
Wow.
if you want to know a funny thing, when I started the first song, my in-ear wasn't active, and
Really?
I sang the first song without in-ear, but nobody understand that I had this problem. But then, they fixed it. But in that moment, no, it's Wacken. Why?
panic.
But listen to the live recordings. It sounds good. So
Great.
You did a great job, so no problem.
yeah. But then everything was fixed and was better, especially for me. I enjoyed as well the moment.
How did you prepare for a show like that?
Okay, you wanna say you wanna know this secret?
Yes.
Yeah, I made it singing the songs that I had to perform, watching an old Tyrion show at Wacken to see the people, this big crowd, because it's very big. I never saw something like this in my entire life, especially from a stage. And I start to sing every day in front of a big monitor of the computer, and I trying to imagine me there. So this really helped me. But I have to say that I learned this from opera. When I studied opera, I imagined to be there in that moment in theater, in that situation of stress with orchestra, with people that are very okay, and I imagine to be there. This is a secret to prepare your brains to be very concentrated, because you can't be relaxed. If you are relaxed, it's a terrible mistake. You have to use the adrenaline. You can't be relaxed or you will lose energy. Never do it. Never.
No, this is
the secret.
This seems like a PNL tip, isn't it? It's like a PNL exercise.
Yeah, ghiandola pineale. Yes. Yeah.
No, programmazione neurolinguistica, PNL. Yeah.
So I was thinking about
it's about figuring the stage, the people. You start to imagine that can help you actually to be totally focused.
Focus and spread your energy. Yeah, this is important.
Because I heard that brain cannot distinguish from what you imagine and what you really actually live. So I think this is a very cool exercise. I do something like that sometimes when I have to perform, because before every performance, I always prepare myself with eyes closed, with the music of my band, of Ravenscry, in my earphones. I'm air drumming all the feels of the grooves that I will have to play on the stage, and at the same time I try to imagine the crowd, and this actually helps. this helps a lot.
Yeah, you are preparing your soul as well, and
Yeah,
you arrive on stage that you are really there. You have to be there. When you are on stage, you have to be there. You can be everywhere or in other place. You have to be there. You have to face the crowd, even that days that maybe you are tired, you are angry, you broke up with your boyfriend, in every situation. And a tour, a very long tour, really helped, really teaches it. And it can be painful. It can be painful. It can be hard, but it's so beautiful. And it's one of the bigger master in my life.
Wow, that's a very big tip for you guys.
Yeah, that's
and but well, before going to the next question, I want to ask you, which was your first performance ever, not as a professional, but you mean, I mean, the first gig in your life?
Okay, I want to remember not the, that occasions with the music school. I want to tell you the first metal concert of my life.
Okay.
It was 2004. Okay. Here I said before. And I played with Chrysalis in the very beginning of our story in a dance competition. Okay. I remember this with sweetness. I remember this little gothic girl with this long lace black dress and long black hair. And I sang all the time with closed eyes, all the time. In this way, because I'm not so fucking scared of watching people in the eyes and to make something wrong, that I sang all the time with closed eyes. Yeah, that was my first gig.
That's an interesting story. That's an interesting story to hear, because you actually passed from singing with eyes closed, then to sing before an ocean of people in front.
Can you imagine in that moment if someone came and said to me, Chiara, in 16 years you will sing at Wacken open air in front of 75,000 million, 7,000 people. Yeah, and I said no. I want to wait. Yeah, I was very young, and not only young, but also, very shy in that moment. Boom. Then a lot of change in few years, really. But I had this memory very, very awake, even if, and I was singing my songs, my music with my lyrics, with my guys. And I really miss to play with my guys, with my family guys, and it's not the same. It's not the same.
Yeah, I get it.
I think that at that age, it could be a very terrifying experience to sing in front of a few people. And it seems that you face these difficulties and you win.
A lot of things in the meantime happened, and they bring me there step by step. And now, I can't live without the stage. I feel like I'm suffocating. Too many months that I can perform live. And it's different between classical music and metal. I need the metal stage because I need to feel. I'm very a fire girl, and I need pure emotion, this instinct way to exchange energies. In the classical world teach me a lot. Of course, I have to be grateful for it, but it's different. You have to control your body constantly. You have to be quiet and move every heart for a reason, or in a pose, or in that specific note. And I feel I felt in a cage. I'm a volcano of energy. I need to express what I have inside of me with my voice, with my body, with my eyes, with everything. And touching people as well. I love to touch people, to grab their hands. Yeah.
That's cool.
Chiara, can we say that when you sing in an opera circumstance, it's more a head kind of energy, and then when you sing in front of a metal crowd, it's more of a heart, more.
It's heart.
Like you said, instinct.
Yeah. I don't want to say that. Of course, when you sing opera, I have also very beautiful memory and very, very deep and howlic. I don't know if you can say howlic. No, maybe not in English. And ethereal moment, very connected to sacred arts. Okay. But you have to control too much, okay? Because everything has to be done in a specific moment. In a metal concert, of course, there is a structure because you are on stage, you are a band, you are performing something that has meanings. Of course, you know what you have to do. But it's also a fact of what you feel in that moment. I have a lot of very funny moments on stage with my bandmates, and a lot of beautiful, touching moments with the crowds. And yes, there is a structure, but it depends from stage by stage. Every day is different. Every stage is different. Every day is a totally different energy. So it depends from where you are. Yeah. And it's so beautiful because it's human. It's reality, it's life.
Yeah. That's interesting. I actually sometimes I play in some classical occasions because I teach drums to some little kids in a wind band orchestra.
Wow.
I know that you can enjoy that kind of music, but you know that with metal it's totally different. But of course, there is some emotions. There are a lot of emotions also in the classical music. It's just different.
Yes, the emotion that you can feel, speaking for me, playing a role. It's different because it's totally different. But when you are on stage, every song is different. Every moment is a part of you, and you have to feel inside of you what you have to do in that moment.
Yeah. I totally get it.
I need to sit, to stay on the ground, to feel the energy of the stage, to feel people. Some days yes, some days less. So I follow the flow.
Great.
Cool. Let's see if there are some comments here, Mauro.
Yes.
What do we have?
There is a comment from Fernando Granados Rodriguez who says hi to Chiara and asks a question, but Chiara also always answered this before. So what is your favorite Therion song to perform? And then we have William Capriotti Matteucci Blasi who says hi.
Hi, William.
Hi.
And Chiara is freezed again. Let's wait a minute. Meanwhile, we will prepare the next question for her.
Yeah.
Fernando, if you want to know what's the favorite song of Chiara, you can watch a few minutes before in the in this live chat, because we will save it on our channel, so you can watch it again to get your answer. And the next question that we will prepare for Chiara is how did you join Therion? So let's wait a minute so she can join us again.
Okay.
I think she's almost ready. Yes.
Okay.
Here she is.
No problem.
Welcome back.
Max, don't use Fastweb in Italy because it's a shit here. Yeah.
No problem. No problem,
Chiara.
As far as you come back, that's no problem.
Yeah, but it's really stressful. Anyway, as I said, my favorite song to perform is Lemuria plus CHIARA, but I performed just once in the first show ever with Therion. But of course, I love to perform a lot of songs, also Ginungaga, Person of the States of Times, and Harrow from the Sun, a lot of songs. We usually play all of them every time, so except for CHIARA.
Speaking about Tyrion, our next question is, how did you join them?
How did I join them? I laughed because every time is a funny story to tell. I was in the middle of rehearsals with opera in a theater, and I was rehearsing Mascagni's opera, and I write a mail, and was Christopher Johnson from Therion that asked me to perform with the band, doing before an audition with a video recording, because they suggested to him my name, because the band was searching for a kind of soprano with a very easy high range, and this soprano has to be skilled in opera and metal as well. And some people suggested my name to him. So in the beginning I said, oh no, what now? Because few days before I was thinking about, but I miss the metal stage, but no, I can't. I have to focus on opera now. Now I'm a serious soprano. I have to be serious. And then this mail arrived. So be careful what you ask to universe again. And yes. And after it, I left for Sweden, and I arrived in the middle of the Black Forest in near Stockholm, and everything started. I sang in this festival, and then everything happened, and we loved others.
What was the year?
2015. It's my 5 years ago.
5 years ago.
Time flies, my God. It flies so much.
Good. So, in which month?
August.
August. So, did you play in the Autumn Moon Festival in 2015? Autumn Moon Festival. It was a show. No, you played. Oh, okay. No, because
you mean the PPM, right?
Yeah, PPM. We missed the chance to meet you because we played in PPM in 2014, and Therion played there before you becoming part of them.
Yeah.
But we'll see. Maybe in the future.
Hope for next year.
Yeah, we'll see. And speaking about future, what are the plans for you and Therion in the near future?
Okay, in the near future, I know that I can reveal exactly the month and the day, but in 2020, near, of course, between autumn and winter, let's say before the end of the year, the next album, Leviathan, will be out. And some festivals from spring 2021 are confirmed.
Okay.
And I still don't know nothing, and the other bandmates as well about the tour. But of course, we will come back on tour. I don't know exactly when, but I suppose, as I heard before, not before spring, because of the situation.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Cool.
let's hope for the best for the next year. This year, without festivals, without touring, it's terrible.
Yeah, it's tough.
Yeah. It's a really strange situation.
We are looking forward to hear the new material, of course.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, me too. Me too.
Yeah, I remember that there was a moment in my life that I always listened to Jinungagap every day. Yeah, in my car, every day.
Yeah.
Great song.
Yeah, and it's very, very funny and very strong attitude to play live, especially in the end of the song, because the lyrics are in ancient Swedish. So yeah, for me, can you imagine the first time what to say? And everyone in the band said, "Chiara, you are very good with Swedish." Oh, okay. Maybe in a past life I was a shield maiden.
Shield maiden.
Maybe more a Valkyrie style. I love to play Secret of the Runes songs.
So do you speak ancient Swedish now?
Oh, no. Öppna gapet, redeem den Smith.
What?
Yeah. I don't remember exactly now the words, guys. You have to say me before. I'm too tired and it's too hot to fluent ancient Swedish. Yes.
Is it similar to the actual Swedish, or is totally different?
Yeah. No, it's not so. The lyrics are not so old, but of course they are taken from Hedda poetry, so from the Norse mythology, and some words, of course, are ancient because they belong to their tradition.
Mm-hmm.
It's a very strong language. Skål. Yeah.
In the meanwhile, let's say hello to Karen Ramirez.
Hello, Karen. Hola.
Hello, Karen.
Yeah, be safe too as well.
A lot of people from South America.
Yeah.
Yeah.
South American rocks. You guys should go there.
We try.
They are so enthusiastic, so positive, so warm, so warmer than European. It's reality. Yeah.
It will be.
I love to play in Europe. Not every. I don't want to say that in every country is the same, because there are some countries in Europe that are very, very warm, but nobody like South Americans. Nobody.
Yeah,
interesting. We'll see. We are in touch with actually we're in touch with a guy who is planning to make a tour for us, maybe in South America, but we'll see, because he said that we will see after the quarantine, after the lockdown, after everything.
Yeah,
about it. He seemed very interested in doing this with us, but we'll see. Anyway, you talk a lot about Chrysalis and about your classical career. So the next question is actually about your project besides Therion. What can you tell us about it?
Who knows? Okay, what can I say? Chrysalis stopped again and again and again. They never, I can say that are definitely dead, because it's not. But they are not alive as well. So I really don't know about these things, because sometimes I would like to do more, to do something, because there are a lot of beautiful songs that are waiting to be recorded, to be played live. But years passed and people change, and very well, guys, in Italy nowadays it's very hard to bring out your music, especially if you like us. We are like a lot of years now. And we played 2 years ago at FEM, and it was very nice to do in occasion of our, we made a little vinyl EP. But then everything was freeze again, because as I told you, Fabio is in UK to focus on his career, and the other guys are playing with other bands, and I'm always until 2018 I was always on tour. So it's not easy to manage. Other projects, of course, exist, like my desire to do my solo album, and let's see what future will bring. Let's see, because I feel that a new album will come out, but I don't know if it will be with Chrysalis or with myself. Of course, with other musician, because I can play music. Absolutely not.
And about your classical career, is it on pause right now, or are you still planning to sing something in the opera?
Of course, in this year everything is stopped. Yeah, it's still and quiet. But I really would like to put some classical things as well in my project, and of course I mean live and recording in the recordings. But let's see. Yes, I would like to sing again with orchestra. I really miss to play with orchestra a lot. Not, I have to be sincere, not so much with piano.
Okay.
My perfect stage is with metal music or orchestra, or with both.
Okay.
Both. Yeah, that's my dream. Another dream to reach.
Yeah, ask the universe.
Yeah. I have to do it.
Now, do you play any instrument?
No, I just play some piano when I teach, but I don't play. No. This is not a gift I had.
Ask to
By
the
the
universe.
way,
What?
You can ask to the universe. Maybe you can learn.
No, I'm not interested in it. Yeah.
I'm kidding.
If you feel that you need to do it, it's different. I never felt this needing of playing. I always had this need to express with my voice, and I think that it's different, because you need to feel yourself, and singing is so much. There are so many things to understand, and I prefer to focus on it. I really prefer to go deep into it.
By the way,
I'm just kidding.
No. Maybe in another life I will do it.
I was about to say, by the way, I watched some video of your performings with an orchestra, and they are pretty awesome. I think that everybody should watch them. So I think this is the right time to put on our banners the channels of CHIARA pages, so you can check out all that she's doing with her voice, all that she did, and you see that is awesome. Let's move on. Yeah. Do you have any hobbies or interests beside music? You also you already talked about mythology, but do you want to go more deeply in this matter?
Yes. Another very important part of my life is about spirituality, and in the specific way related to the sacred feminine, to the goddess, to the Celtic, not only Celtic, but especially with Celtic roots. And I'm also going deep with the Italian roots now. And I love to visit ancient places, ancient temples and sacred places. And I'm also training as a priestess of the goddess. And yeah, I work with a lot of women about this sacred spirituality of the sacred.
Yeah.
And I'm also creating something mixed between my two roles in the world, so the singer and the priestess. So I'm creating a workshop only for women, and it's called Dea Vox, and it will see the light, I think, after summer. And it's a very spiritual working between singing and the female body. So the throat connected to the uterus, and it's very interesting in many ways. And I'm also a vocal coach, and I love to teach to my students, and I'm making as much as possible since 5 years to bring symphonic metal and every kind of metal into music schools and everywhere. And every time I organize a concert and my students perform some metal songs, a lot of people said, but so metal is not only screams and rage and noise. No, it's also a lot of technique and talent and beauty. Yeah, that's also this. So it's not easy in Italy, I must admit it, but it's one of my goals to bring metal also into other schools of music. My dream will be to bring symphonic metal into the conservatory, but maybe I'm asking too much. It's not ready for it, Italy.
Yeah,
that's so ambitious,
Yes, but what a pity.
Yeah.
Well, it seems that you don't have interests or hobbies. You have missions.
Yeah.
Exactly. You got it, Simon.
Right, Simon.
You have missions.
He's very full, busy, and I'm very tired because I have all these things to carry on, all these people to connect, because you have to know that I'm very good to connect people with each others, to create things with people. And, it's very nice, of course, but it asks a lot of energies.
Speaking about your project with spirituality and voice, are you able to sing with the harmonics to create harmonic voices?
Not yet.
Not yet.
Not yet. I said this because I'm very fascinated to it, but I never tried. But I know people that can help me, and they ask me to do it because they are very interested with my opera voice, of what I can do it. So I'm during the quarantine, I started to follow an online course about voice and chakras, and I started to feel something, to study something related to it. And I'm sure that I will, in some ways, I will arrive to do it. I feel it. In this specific moment, I'm studying things around it, but I never do it. I never did.
I think Simon can help you in this kind of.
What about you, Simon, with harmonic sing?
I can do something, but it's a lot of time that I don't practice it. I don't know.
Be prepared, Chiara. Be prepared. Get ready for this.
Actually, I have a natural inclination to perform 3 voices in one, but it's probably a problem in my vocal cord.
Yeah, but when a problem becomes a talent.
I don't know. I don't know if this is a disease, but actually I can perform something like this. Be careful.
I'm very curious.
So you can actually.
My cat woke up.
It's really satanic. It's a satanic voice, I can say.
Yeah.
But also sometimes I practice with real harmonics.
Wow.
But I don't think this is the right time to do this.
No,
why not?
Come on, Simon.
It's almost midnight.
No.
Let's show to our fans.
Well, I will practice with the microphone mute. In the meanwhile, Mauro will read some comments, and then I will do it for you.
Okay.
Wait a minute. Okay.
We have some love from Elena De Simona.
Oh, okay. Elena, ciao. Is a student of mine and a real and a dear friend. Hola, Valeska.
Valeska says greetings to you guys, and especially to Bella Chiara. She's an amazing singer and person.
Hi, Valeska.
Hola, Valeska. She's a lovely girl from Chile.
Ernesto Herrera Martinez. Hello from Ernesto. And then we have an Italian fan, Enrico, who says, finally, you fired the bass player.
That's right, Enrico.
I don't see the comment. I can see the avatar, so I don't know who is it.
Enrico Finazzi.
Yeah, he's a friend of ours.
He's a friend of ours, yeah.
Do you see the comment, Chiara? Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
We did, Enrico, we did.
To try a little bit of harmonic voice.
Are you ready, Simon?
Yeah. But also with the low range. Yeah, because I'm a little interested in this stuff about spirituality. And by the way, I'm more into the connection between drums and spirituality as a drummer. So sometimes I practice some meditation with shamanic journey, and with my actual drum, not only by listening to a shamanic drummer, but performing the drum. I try to meditate, and it actually works.
Love it.
And also Mauro is has some passion with spirituality and music.
I see the Tibetan.
Yeah.
And I also have my shamanic drum right here.
Wow.
If you want to see it.
Yes, of course. Of course I want to see it. Lovely. Wow, guys.
We have a lot in common, actually.
Yeah. I'm surprised.
And here's the shamanic drum built by Mauro.
I have to do mine as soon as possible.
Yeah, we can do it together. because I usually organize some workshop.
Wow, really?
Yeah, to build your shamanic drum. So
wow, yes, of course we can do it. Yeah,
Great.
I wanna organize something for this project. I told you, and it will be great to do it.
Sure.
Yes, we'll make it.
Sure.
If I say we'll make it, it will happen. Yeah.
Great.
Don't mind
Amazing.
where, but it will happen. Great.
Amazing. So we are all spiritual people.
Yeah,
Absolutely, yes.
that's awesome.
Yeah.
We usually end our live chat with a final speech. Do you have a final speech to our people? Do you want to say something motivational, something to encourage them to go on, carry
Yeah.
on in the best way as we all can?
Of course. Oh, I didn't prepare nothing, and I because I love to say what I feel in that specific moment where I speak. And guys, I just say to you, follow what you really are, not what people want that you should be or not. Follow what you feel inside of you, and don't be scared, because fear is the opposite of love. It's not hate, it's fear, because fear stops everything and close all the doors, all the possibilities or the chances that destiny creates for us. So don't be scared and face your destiny.
Oh, thank you so much. We are very glad to that we have this awesome chat with you, Chiara.
Guys.
We want to tell to everybody who's with us right now to check every official page of Chiara Malvestiti. She's an awesome singer. She's very nice, actually. So that's awesome. And she has a lot to share also about music and spirituality. So I think you can find out a lot of interesting stuff on her pages.
Thanks, guys. Thanks to everybody who's watching now, and and will watch it.
So thank you, Chiara. Let's say hello to Matt.
Yes.
Matt.
Yes.
Yes, I hope the same. I miss you.
Draw on your stuff. Last one.
Thank you, Matt.
Very good listening. Thanks, everyone. Also, Fernando, thank you for your answer, Chiara. I hope you are fine. I hope to see you here play soon. Costa Rica.
Same, Costa Rica.
And also, good night from Ryan. Good night, guys.
Good night, everybody. Thank you so much, Chiara.
Thank you, Chiara.
It's been a great pleasure.
My pleasure.
Be safe.
Yeah,
bye, guys.
Everyone. Bye-bye.
Bye, guys.